All right, welcome back to another 2020 UFA speculation list. I've got 5 players I'm going to talk about from Travis Hamonic, Justin Braun, Erik Gustafsson, Tyler Ennis, and Carl Soderberg. Now, before we get started, I just want to ask you to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, and share this video. It would really help the channel out. I'd appreciate it. Now, if you haven't seen part 1, because this is part 6, it's important you go check that out. And I'll put up a link to it somewhere around here, because I talk in detail about what the cap is going to look like in this coming off season because of COVID-19, and even next season because of the new NHL US TV deal. So that's important, especially when on how it reflects on what these players might be getting in the sense of term and money as well. So let's start off with right shot defenseman from the Calgary Flames, Travis Hamonic. He's 29 years old, older than I thought he was, making $3.8+ million. And he's a steady second-line defender, doesn't put up many points. He's got a little bit of nasty and grease mixed in with him. So I can see the Leafs, the Penguins, the Canucks, the Capitals, the Stars, the Jets, and the Flyers being interested in him if the price is right. Now, if they take a swing and a miss on this guy, they may probably all go after Justin Braun, currently of the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, he's another right shot defenseman. He's 33, coming off a $3.8 million deal. And yeah, all the same teams. I could also throw the Ottawa Senators in there. If Ron Hainsey decides to retire, he plays the right side. That team is especially young, as you know, so having a vet to look up to and, show them the ropes, that kind of deal would be important. Next, we have our third defenseman on this list, but he's a left shot. I'm talking about Calgary Flames' Erik Gustafsson, who was traded from the Chicago Blackhawks earlier in the season. Now he's 28, coming off a $1.2 million deal. Cheap! Considering the potential this guy he has, because he's such an enigma. He's 28, but it's his 4th season in the league only. His first 2 was Chicago. He didn't even play half seasons. He put up moderate point amounts, but in his last season, his 3rd, he put up 60 points in over 70 games. Pretty impressive. The Flames have been using him on the power play, and I think so far so good right there. But I would think this guy would be looking for a raise, and but who knows what you're going to get, right? Now, the Canadians will be interested in him. Now, I know Alexander Romanov will be coming in, but will he make the team? Will he play in the AHL for a year? We'll see, right? Everyone expects him to make it, but the Red Wings will also be interested. The Kings, the Coyotes, and the Jets could also use some help on the power play there. Next, let's talk about some forwards, starting with Tyler Ennis. He's a left wing, but he can also play the right and as a center. He's currently with the Edmonton Oilers, but was traded there earlier from the Ottawa Senators. He had a bit of a revival, starting with the Toronto Maple Leafs last season. Now, he's 30 years old now, coming off an $800,000 contract, but he I want to say it's 17 goals this season, 16 goals so far this season in around 66 games. This guy could very easily put up 20. And I can see Edmonton re-signing him if everything goes well. But, as a depth scoring winger, really, you could take a dart and throw it at the proverbial NHL globe, and there's a lot of teams who would be interested in him. I'm going to separate them, though, slightly, starting with the Devils, the Red Wings, and the Kings. I could see these guys sort of signing him to more of a lucrative deal than he could get with others, in terms of money, and then perhaps trading him at the trade deadline, eating him some of his cap space, and getting some draft picks back in return. Possibility there. Other teams, talking about contenders, who could easily slide him into their cap space. We're talking about the Stars, the Sharks, the Flames, the Blue Jackets, the Coyotes, the Predators, and the Montreal Canadiens. Last but not least, let's talk about Carl Soderberg of the Arizona Coyotes. Now, he played, his last 4 seasons was with the Colorado Avalanche. He had a few with the Boston Bruins before that. And he's a center and left wing. He's 34 now, but will be 35 in October, coming off a $4.75 million contract. This guy is a utility man, because of his ability to play both wing and center and do it well. He's also great at the penalty kill, and you can throw him in on the second power play too. So, and at this stage of his career, maybe he wants, to play for a contender. Maybe he'll take a bit of a pay cut. So I can even see him going back to his old team in the Colorado Avalanche. Now I know Kadri and Yost, play second and third line center there, but maybe injuries will come up. Maybe Vladislav Namstnikov doesn't re-sign with Colorado. Soderberg already knows the team well. Possible other teams, the Islanders, the Stars, the Predators, the Canadiens, and the Buffalo Sabres especially, I could see sniffing around this guy's backyard. There you have it. I would love to hear what you have to say about these UFAs in the comment section down below. Thanks so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And please, take care of yourselves and take care of your family as well. Cheers, and I'll see you soon.